upon what the stimuli is. Now, the tropic movement, it is phototropism, geotropism, chemotropism, hydrotropism, and thigmotropism, depending upon the different kind of stimuli that are there. Now, the phototropism is the case wherein light is the stimulus, right? Here, the
Ma'am, we
stimulus.
finished the examples.
We have done the examples also.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Then we only have the hormones to discuss, right? Today, hopefully, we're going to end this particular chapter and then we're going to start the revision, right? Only 2 chapters are coming in your exam, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Life processes and control and coordination, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll start doing the revision. All right. So all of these things I've taught you, the fast, who is faster, not nastic or tropic, this also I've
Yes,
taught.
ma'am.
Was there anything left? What is the last thing you've written in your notebook?
Movement of sensitive plant to touch is very quick, whereas the movement of the sunflower in day or night is slower.
Okay. Now see, just like how us humans, also I have done human hormones with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? You've written it with the endocrine glands and everything.
Ma'am, in the human hormones, the neurons in the brain and all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
Meaning the endocrine glands. That is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So just like how human beings have certain hormones, right, that regulate most of the body functions, same way the plants also have certain hormones. Now, in the case of plants, we'll call those hormones as phytohormones because the word phyto means plants. So the hormones of plants, they are phytohormones. Now, always remember, most of the hormones, they are synthesized really far away from where they are supposed to act. For example, if the plant hormone is supposed to act on the stems of the plant, then it will not be synthesized at the stem. It would rather be synthesized somewhere else. Now, since they are synthesized somewhere else, so whenever the hormones they are needed to go for the action, so what will happen? They are diffused to the area of action, right? They get diffused to wherever they're supposed to act. Now, talking about hormones, we know that hormones, they are non-nutrient chemicals. Non-nutrient chemicals means our body do not utilize it for nutrition or for energy, right? Hormones, they are there in the body for variety of different purposes. So in us humans also, the hormones, they are non-nutrient chemicals and they are synthesized for coordination activity. Same goes for the plants. Now, in plants, there are 5 major hormones. There is auxin, there is gibberellins, or you can also call it as gibberellic acid. Then there is cytokinins and abscisic acid and ethylene, which is the only gaseous hormone, the hormone which is in the form of a gas. Now, all of these hormones, they have their own particular function to perform. Apart from that, they are synthesized very differently from each other, right? And auxin being the most dominant one out of all of them. Talking about auxin, so this hormone is the most important hormone in terms of the growth of the plant. It causes the growth of the plant. So see, what happens is that these auxins, they are synthesized at the tip of the shoot. Okay, shoot means the stem, right? So they are synthesized at the tip of the stem, and whenever light is detected by the tip of the stem, it synthesizes or it starts to synthesize the auxin. Now, whenever the auxins are synthesized and they are secreted, so it helps the cell to grow even longer. Now, for example, if this is the stem and its tip, okay, and sun is here, so the sunlight is coming and this is falling on this particular surface. So there is one part of the surface on which the sunlight is falling, and the other part is not like directly illuminated by the sunlight, isn't it? So what happens? We know that the auxin is present at the tip of the stem, right? So what will happen? As soon as the light will fall on it, the auxin will migrate to the part which is not directly lit by the light. So when light is coming from one side of the plant, the auxins are synthesized towards the shady side of the plant. It goes to the part that is not getting direct sunlight. Now, because of this, since the hormone is moving to the shady side, so the plant, when the hormone will be released, it will start dividing, or the cells will start dividing, and the plant will bend towards the light like this. So this is what happens during the auxin synthesis. Now, this causes the plant to bend towards the light because of cell division. Why? Because the auxins, they are responsible for initiating or for carrying out the cell division process. It makes the cell division, you can say, very efficient, very smooth, and it happens because of that. So that is the auxin, and it is one of the most important hormones of the plant. Because of this particular hormone only, the plant, they grow in terms of length. Then comes gibberellins or gibberellic acid. Now, gibberellins, these are the hormones that helps in the growth of the plant, just like auxin, right? Their function is very similar to auxin. It's just that their chemical composition is very different from auxin. So that is the case of gibberellic acid or gibberellins. Then there comes the cytokinins. See, the word cytokinins is coming from the word cytokinesis. Cytokinesis means cell division. So cytokinins, these are the hormones that will promote the cell division in the plants. They cause the cell division to happen constantly so that the cell would grow and the plant height would grow. Now, these hormones, meaning the cytokinins, they are present in those areas where cell division occurs rapidly, meaning the young parts of the plant which is constantly undergoing the process of cell division, such as the fruits, the seed. These areas are, you can say, in under active cell division, right? And then there comes the abscisic acid. Now, actually, in your syllabus, there are only four hormones that you have to study. Okay, so abscisic acid, these are the hormones. Now, they will do everything opposite to what the other three hormones were doing, right? It will stop the growth of the plant. It would cause the plant to grow old, meaning it will take the plant to its senescence, meaning the old age. Apart from that, have you seen that, sometimes after, when the plant does not get enough water or anything, the plant leaves, they start drooping down, right? That drooping down of the leaves, that also happens because of abscisic acid, and that drooping of the leaves is known as wilting of leaves. So abscisic acid, they are responsible for the wilting of leaves. So all in all, you can say that this is a stress hormone. Okay, abscisic acid is a stress hormone. So whenever the plant is undergoing any kind of stress, whether it is shortage of nutrient, whether it is bad environmental conditions and everything, then what happens? This particular hormone, abscisic acid, what does it do? It starts the plant to retard its growth, to slow down so that the plant won't die. So all in all, if you see that auxin, gibberellins, and cytokinins, these three hormones, they are the plant growth regulators, or you can say promoters, right? They are causing the growth of the plant. They are making the plant grow taller and everything. But abscisic acid is a plant growth inhibitor. It inhibits the growth of the plant. It inhibits the cell division and everything. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, the fifth one was ethylene, right? I'll tell you about ethylene. Have you ever noticed that um, if you have a particular fruit that has been ripened, okay, and if you keep an unripe fruit near that particular ripened fruit, after a little while, you'll see that that unripened fruit has also ripened up. So ethylene hormone is a gaseous hormone which is released by the maturing parts of the plant or maturing fruit, and it causes the ripening of other parts that are near to them. Okay, but this is not in your syllabus. Just you should know that, okay, there is another hormone which exists in the plants. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
So with this, we have actually come to the end of this particular chapter. We are done with control and coordination. So once you are done noting it down, then I'll give you a little bit time to revise your notes, to go through it and tell me if you have any doubts in anything, and then we'll start the revision. Okay, do you have any doubts up until now?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now you can note it down.
Ma'am, can you scroll? Ma'am, can you scroll? Okay, score. Again, score. Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, what is the fourth point?
It takes the plant to its senescence, to its old age, meaning it makes the plant grow old and weak.
Okay.
Since it is a stress hormone, right? So whenever the plant, you can say the lifetime or a lifespan of a plant is completed. So because of this particular hormone only, it will reach its old age. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and old age, like the other word for old age is senescence. Like the meaning is same.
Okay, thank you. I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
All right. Now you take 5 minutes and you read the whole entire notes for control and coordination and tell me if there is any topic that you have a doubt in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, this Mimosa, Pudica, and Dutch Minot plant is different, right? Both are.
Mm-hmm. No, no, no. Mimosa pudica is the scientific name of the touch me not. Okay, they are the
Okay.
same thing. The common name is touch me not, and the scientific name is Mimosa pudica.
Okay.
Hmm.
Done, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So since we are done with this particular chapter, now we're going to go back to the first chapter that we did, that is life process, right? And now in this chapter, we'll start the revision. But before starting the revision, shall I ask you some questions? Let's see how much you remember.
No need.
Yes,
No need, ma'am.
I can't hear you. What did you say? Say it again.
Nothing, ma'am.
No need. You're saying no need, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, okay. Switch on your video. I'm going to ask simple questions, not difficult questions. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, I don't remember anything from the first chapter.
No, no, you do. You do. Don't worry. You don't remember anything. Nothing is there you remember.
No, ma'am.
Okay, tell me what is that? What is the name of that particular process? You don't cheat. Okay, now close your book. Let us see how much you retain. Because I'm going to revise this chapter with you, so don't worry about it. Okay, tell me what is the process that the person undergoes if he has failed kidneys? Just have to give me one word answer. That's it. If a person has failed kidneys, both the kidneys failed, then what will the person undergo or which process? Like he would
I
need
forgot
help.
the artificial kidney.
Yeah,
Uh,
artificial kidney. What is the scientific name of it? It starts with an H. You're right. Artificial kidney is 100% a right answer. Tell me the correct term for it, the scientific term.
I can only remember hemoglobin.
Okay, okay, heme. Heme part is there in
Yeah.
this word. This word heme part is there, not hemoglobin, but heme part is there.
Mm,
Hemodialysis.
yes. Hemodialysis.
Okay, tell me. Wait, I'd have to see. Okay, what is the difference between autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition?
Autotrophic nutrition obtain their food. They make their own food, and the heterotrophic nutrition get their food from autotrophic nutrition.
They get the nutrition from autotrophic nutrition.
No, like the autotrophic synthesize their own food, and the heterotrophic nutritions obtain their nutrients from autotrophs.
No, look, you're right. But see, autotrophic, heterotrophic, it is a mode of nutrition. This is not an organism.
Yes, ma'am.
Autotrophic organism will be an organism. But if I say autotrophic, then that is a mode of nutrition. So the mode of nutrition in which the organism is making it their own food, that is autotrophic mode of nutrition. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you name some autotrophs?
Plants.
And are there any other?
No, ma'am.
Sure.
Plants.
Plants. Plants, correct answer. Apart from them,
Amoeba.
amoeba. No. Certain bacteria. Oh God.
Yeah,
Life
bacteria.
processes is a big zero in your brain. Okay, let's start. Okay, no, I want to test some more things. Okay. What kind of circulation is found in human beings?
Circulation.
Huh. Yes.
You're asking one more question.
It's like two words question. What kind of a circulation is there in human beings?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, let me give you options. Single circulation,
Double
incomplete
circulation.
circulation. Okay, yes. Okay. How many chambered hearts are present in fishes?
Two.
And how many chambered hearts are present in reptiles and amphibians?
Four.
Huh?
No, three. Three.
See, does
Crocodiles
any?
have four, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Tell me the difference between arteries and veins.
Um, Arteries from the heart to the lungs, right? They transport
Hmm.
blood from the lungs to the heart to the lungs, and veins
Okay.
they transport from the lungs to the heart.
No,
No, no, from arteries means from the lungs to the heart, and veins means from the heart to the lungs.
no, no. See, arteries don't say from where to where. Arteries are those blood vessels that transport the oxygenated blood. Except for which artery?
Pulmonary artery.
Very good. What does it do? Pulmonary artery?
They transport deoxygenated blood,
Hmm. Then what is the function of veins?
and they transport oxygenated blood. No,
No.
deoxygenated blood except the pulmonary vein.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Now tell me. Okay. What do you mean by? Okay. What is the site of complete digestion of food?
Small intestine.
Very good. Okay. What is the unit of excretory system?
Unit.
Hmm. Just like how cell is the unit of life, neuron is the unit of nervous system. What is the unit of excretory system? It also starts with an N.
Nephron.
Yes, nephron. Okay. Now, what is the normal blood pressure of human being?
It's a number.
Of course. Yes, it's a number. Hmm?
We studied that.
Hmm. Yes. We have also studied that there is a device that is used to measure the blood pressure. What is the name of that? Very bad, Shazil. Very bad. You're not studying at all?
No, ma'am, I have to revise. The exam is coming, right?
Hmm. You have to revise. I'm thinking you don't have to revise. You have to learn the whole chapter again.
No, ma'am.
No? All
I
right.
just have to read it once, then I'll remember.
Okay, what is the end product of photosynthesis?
Glucose,
And is there anything else?
carbon, no, oxygen,
Hmm. Where, like the oxygen, where is it coming from?
stomata, guards.
But after the process of photosynthesis has been done, right? Answer in terms of photosynthesis. After photosynthesis has been done, where does the oxygen come from?
Guard cell,
Splitting of water. When the water
diffusion.
molecules. No, diffusion is something else. What is diffusion?
The transportation of water from a region of low concentration to a region of higher concentration. From a higher concentration to a region of lower concentration.
See, the transportation of water is osmosis. Diffusion is the movement of substances. It can be gas,
Yes, ma'am.
atoms, molecules from high to low always. Okay. What is the difference between photosynthesis and chemosynthesis?
Photosynthesis is with the help of sunlight, and
Hmm.
chemosynthesis with chemicals.
Very good. Which organism would be chemosynthesizers? Which organism would do chemosynthesis? Hmm?
Organism.
Hmm. Bacteria. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Tell me, the process of digestion starts where?
In the mouth.
In the
Mouth.
mouth. Okay. Correct. How? You're right. How?
What do you mean how?
I mean, you are right. The process starts from the mouth only, but how is it starting from the mouth? What is happening in the mouth?
With the help of salivary gland and all.
Yeah, so explain it to me. With the help of salivary gland, what happens?
They
Salivary glands
break
are
down
the
carbohydrates in the
Say complete. I am smiling because I see how scared you are. Say. You're
yes.
right. Say complete your answer. What do they do?
They break down carbohydrates in the mouth, like the salivary amylase, the salivary
Mm,
gland.
now you are saying something right. Salivary glands, what they wear boxing gloves and they start attacking the carbohydrates. No, they start like the salivary glands, they release the salivary amylase, and that salivary amylase acts upon the carbohydrate component of the food and starts digesting. What percentage of it gets digested in the mouth?
What, ma'am?
What percentage of the carbohydrate gets digested in the mouth? 100%.
No, ma'am.
Then
something like 20, 30.
30, 30,
Yeah,
30%. Okay. What is the function of hydrochloric acid in our stomach?
it will kill the bacteria present in the food.
And and what is another function? It creates an acidic medium in the stomach so that proteins can be digested. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me which enzyme is there in the stomach for the digestion of protein?
Protein. Uh,
Pepsin. Okay. P for protein, P for pepsin. All right.
yes.
Okay. Tell me one more thing. What was I going to ask? Okay, if such a strong acid is present inside a stomach, hydrochloric acid in a concentrated form, then why our stomach is not getting affected?
Because it has a lining of mucus. Hydrochloric
Correct.
acid.
Very good. Okay, what is that bag-like storage organ in which the urine is stored in human beings?
Urinary blood.
Yeah. Okay, tell me, what is peristalsis?
It's something with respiration, right?
No, something with digestion. Peristalsis movement or peristalsis? What is it? It is
I
the
don't think.
contraction and relaxation of the esophagus so that the food is pushed down. Okay. Now
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
uh, now I know how much you remember from this chapter. Okay. Okay. What is the situation of control and coordination? Have you learned that chapter?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Not yet. When will you learn? After the exam?
No, ma'am. This week.
This week. Okay. Anyway, so now from your next class, we're going to actually start the revision of life processes. Okay, so this chapter I'll go line by line again. Okay, but whenever your next class will be with me, you have to do one thing. You have to complete your control and coordination.
No,
And
ma'am, I'll complete this chapter.
this one,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll ask any question and you'd have to answer rightly. All of the questions. No excuse.
Okay, ma'am.
Huh? Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll do this chapter line by line. Why not that chapter?
Yeah, ma'am, this is better.
This is better, but we will revise both the chapters. So when we'll
Yes.
revise that, you'll learn that also. So for now, you have to revise this whole chapter. No excuses, nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
You have the notes and everything, so you'll revise and I'll ask questions. Then only I'll start teaching. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Which is the endocrine gland that acts like endocrine and exocrine both?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is the gland in our body that acts like an endocrine gland also, as well as exocrine gland also?
Gland.
Hmm? Okay, that gland participates in this chapter also, life process.
What,
Tell me.
ma'am?
The gland that I'm asking the question to you about, that gland has a participation in this chapter also. This is the hint. Pancreas. Heard about pancreas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have pancreas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I hope that you do know that your examiner will not give you hints.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so your biggest homework is that you have to learn this chapter by heart. I will ask any, you just like whatever is there in your notes,